Alright guys, how's it going? Um, so I've got my undergeared mage here, and I'm going to be demonstrating a video on how to farm the Razzashi Hatchling from Zul'Gurub. It's a pretty basic character, doesn't have a lot of good gear, has some very random things that are somewhat unhelpful, but all easily acquirable. Craftable spells, fire set, craftable pants, um, very standard rings, BOEs I think. Um, Simple trinket badge, another quest badge, a few items from um, Gruul. But again, none of this is game changing. None of this is all that special. Could do it with less. You really need 7,500 mana to do it. You could probably do it with less if you're counting on your mana gem or a potion. But to do it without, you need about 7,500 mana. This is kind of overkill. But again, not highly geared, so shows that it can be done with a lot of stuff. For talents, I just kind of like randomly went through the tree here and sort of tried to pick things that were slow slash AoE um, beneficial to see, because that's really the thing, we're clustering these raptors and trying to get them to come to us very slowly while we blizzard them away. Pretty standard AoE farming method. But yeah, I've got a couple points in Arcane. I should have gone a couple more into Concentration if I could, but man, again, mana's not really too much of an issue as long as things go well. So this is just what I've come to find. I could probably have done it a little differently. You can do it differently, but yeah. Right now I'm dead because I failed my last attempt, which was because of the third pack, which you'll see. It can be difficult. I don't know if difficult's the right word, but a pain. Anyway, one thing that's important is so I've reset it at this point. We kind of want to keep up some haste. There's some, keep the pace going while you're going through here. There's some patrols that as long as like right when you reset, you kind of keep going and get to the spot you've got to be at. The patrols really don't get in your way, and just makes it from a little bit quicker. So you basically jump that little hip there. Sometimes you'll pick up combat, usually you won't. I've had to pick up combat a few times, but more often than not it doesn't. You just keep on trucking, heading straight over to where the raptor boss is. You cross a couple of these bridges. You can whip some 360s if you want. That's fun. 3 on. A little 3 off. Wait for the snakes. Come around them. The aggro range really isn't too bad as the level 70 here. There are a couple humanoids up here that can be a little bit tricksy, but as long as you just go around that little box there, you're good. But anyway, this is just to get up to our spot that we want to be in, to kill the raptors, to get the hatchling. Alright, here we go. This is the fourth. There's a fourth pack sort of tucked back there. It's a little 3-pack. I usually try to grab it on the way out. But if you did everything well and you're to this point, this is where this guy is starting to come out. And he's really the biggest pain of it all, right? Like, he's just slow. He'll walk into where you've got to kill stuff, like while you're killing it, and just ruin your day. Well, ruin your pull. Hardly your day, but your pull. I mean, I guess it could ruin your day if you're, struggling. But anyway, so we just gotta wait for this dude. I guess I really got here quick this time. Like, he was really, like, in there. Alright, let me do this little blink trick to get by these guys. Boop! Blink right through them. If you do get combat, you can just invis. Just I like to save it as an oh shit sort of thing. Once we're in here, we kind of want to line up to hit these 4 first raptors. So you just sort of line it up, pop your trinket, throw your blizzard. And as it's ending, you drop the next one. Prepare for the cone of cold. Also, yeah, this is a character that I really don't have much interface set up on at all. I really haven't done any keybinds. I'm mostly clicking everything. In part to show just, essentially how simple this can be. Oh, fuck. was a little late on that. It's okay though. I think I'm okay. Can show that like sometimes you just gotta throw an early Nova. If you get screwed, you kind of just hit him with that little Cone of Cold. You kind of strafe to the side, hit him with the Nova. The Cone of Cold strafe is kind of necessary at times because your Nova might still be on cooldown, and the Cone of Cold strafe just kind of gives you a couple extra seconds to slow him down a little bit more, and then get aside to him so that you can hit him with the Nova again, cluster him up and get going. Okay, so I found for the second pull for these packs in here, things you got to watch out for are the speaker and this pack of champs. I find that this little U-shaped rock is the ticket. This other U-shaped rock, not so much. This other U-shaped rock, not so much. Oh, nor this one back here. This one right here. But this is the one we want. We'll get some mana. Check to see if we got any nest spawns on the other character, which we don't. Here's what I'll do. I'll like check the nests on one character while I'm farming on this one. Keep up the efficiency, because I'm a fucking loser. Anyway. Right, so once we get to this point, boom, boom, trinkets, bomb. There, you're going to want to line up the next one right in front of where they'll be. When it is, drop it. Now I sort of did that where I like I Cone of Cold and backed up a little bit just so they would cluster a little better. Sometimes, you know, if they're not right together, some won't get hit in the blizzard, and you know they won't die, and it just becomes a problem. The other thing is too is like if you miss one with a Nova, like then you gotta like sheep them and stuff, and it just goes sideways pretty quick if that happens. So. Alright, this is the last pack here. This one is a pain. This is the one that I die on from time to time. Just the way that it clusters, it's not convenient. There's probably a better way to do it. I just haven't figured it out. So this is just what I've been doing so far, and it's been fine. Usually it works. I'd say I'm probably at like a 70% success rate. So, not ideal, but you know, I figured it was still good enough to make a little video here and show you how to go. And if you're, you know, decent at the game or have keybinds set up, it probably makes it a lot easier to actually do it when things go sideways. But anyway, the thing that's difficult is you can't really cluster all of them together. If you only get the first few here, you'll usually get a 3 pull and have to do it in 2 pulls, which, you know, less chance of dying, but more chance of pulling the side packs, more chance of it just being a pain in the ass. So what I'll do is I'll try to hit these 3, 1, 2, 3 with my initial drop, and then basically, you know, a couple ticks after that I take a step back, and then I drop another one, basically right in front of it, because the guy from the side here, as well as these two guys way back here that you can't really see very well, they're back there though. They will not be hit with the initial, and you gotta drop another one for them to get hit by it. So anyway, you kind of want to find a good spot right in between these. I usually find lining up with this dark spot here that sort of pops out a few steps behind there to where I can hit these 3. I'll usually have a little gap in between where my blizzard is going to hit in this little stump as well, just so you have a point of reference there. I'll try to be back just about as far as I can with still hitting all 3. Get my shit going. Oh, we're lagging a little bit here. What's new? Throw it right in front of it. Drop it again. Let's go grab these guys. See, here he comes. This is gonna be a problem.
I'll feed your souls to Hakar himself.
I got the hatchling, but fuck. Oh man, it's a good thing I fucking went crazy with looting as soon as I fucking died. So, what a hassle, right? Like that pack is such a bitch. Like if I hadn't hit the fucking speaker, it would have been fine. But it's just there's a lot of factors that play into it. But I did pick up an extra hatchling, so fuck it. I'm just gonna reset again. Wow, dude, these fucking resets today. Fuck it, dude, I'm done.